tickle, kiss.
Oh, like Twister.
Yeah, like,
Twister
like
for
a sexy
sex.
Twister.
Who needs Twister for sex?
What are you saying here?
I don't know. Rolling it back. Anyway. I'm rolling it back. We've never had that discussion.
From the Wikipedia page for Pumpkin, in some adaptations of Washington Irving's ghost story, The Legend of Sleepy Hollow, the Headless Horseman is said to use a pumpkin as a substitute head.
Hiya.
Hiya. From the Wikipedia page for horse, in agriculture, less fossil fuel is used and increased environmental conservation occurs over time, with the use of draft animals such as horses. From the Wikipedia page for piss is a vulgarism. From the Wikipedia page for crisps, Walkers make a similar product using the Smith's brand called chipsticks, which are sold in red salted in salt and vinegar flavors. From the Wikipedia page for mother, at the end of the 19th century, Mary Cassatt was a painter well known for her portraits of mothers.
Last night I dreamt I went to Mandalay again. It seemed to me I stood by the iron gate leading to the drive, and for a while I could not enter, for the way was barred to me. There was a padlock and a chain upon the gate. I called in my dream to the lodge keeper, and had no answer, and peering closer through the rusted spokes of the gate I saw that the lodge was uninhabited.
From the Wikipedia page for partial groupoid, FC of 1990 to 97. From the Wikipedia page for The Mummy, A Chrestomathy of Cryptology, a 1980 anthology edited by Bill Punzini. Mummy, a 2000 novel by Caroline B.
Oh, we're too far in. Back up one. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Dungeons and Democracy. I hope you are well. I hope you are feeling nice. I hope you have not sinned. And if you have, I hope you can find absolution. Let me get big. Oh, that's some of my wall. Forbidden. Oh, no, wrong way. This way? There we go. I'm green screening like a bro. Here we are. Ignore this fuzzy spectre. In fact, a lot of shadows. What's up? A lot of folds, a lot of bends. There we go. Thank you. I am soft launching a summer shirt. I think it works. I think I look nice. I think I feel great. I hope you've all been well. Lots of the... some of the bits of the tech that power the stream are showing a little bit of wear and tear. The text-to-speech that handles certain things has become iffy. The WebSocket connection through SAMI to... Ever since I reinstalled SAMI, since my hard drive crash, it 1/3 of the time will not establish a stable WebSocket connection. And I don't know why that is. I don't know where that is. The Wikipedia command is still working, but also, do you want to play possibly the hardest quiz show you ever can? I've made it so it will pull a sentence from a random Wikipedia article. And if you can guess what article it's from, you win. And we can keep pulling sentences from the same article until someone wins. And also, we can pull images as well. I have tried playing this, and I think it's rock solid. In order to make it gettable, it only pulls from articles that have at least 7,500 words and at least one image. If I ask for stuff that's significantly bigger than that, it just takes so long. You can't request an article of a certain size from Wikipedia. You can just request lots of batches of articles and sift through them to find one that's the right size. So if you ask for one that's very big, it's like a needle in a haystack. Thank you, Shaz. Okay, RNG Wiki, it's now going to start looking. Okay, what Wikipedia page is this from?
Wikipedia page. It also implies that changing the German laws towards those of the UK would not violate the German constitution.
It also implies that changing the German laws towards those of the UK... Oh, do you know what? There's something I need to update. I'll put the update through between this round. Oh yeah, use exclamation mark guess followed by your guess, and if it's right, it'll just say you're right. And I've tried to make it a little lenient, but it's not as lenient as one would like. So you need to get it roughly what the name of the article would be. Should we try another sentence? That's too hard, right, on its own. Should we try another sentence? RNG Wiki.
From a random Wikipedia page, another Supreme Court case are.
Not too helpful, is it? Should we have another one? Another Supreme Court case are. Here you go.
From a random Wikipedia page, the pre-trial operation of the privilege against self-incrimination was further buttressed by the decision in Ibrahim v. RAC 599 that an admission or confession made by the accused to the police would only be admissible in evidence if the prosecution could establish that it had been voluntary.
Quite hard. Would we like an image? Maybe an image will help us. There you go. Any guesses? Any idea what this is? It's not an easy game. It's borderline impossible unless you know about everything in the world. Hello, Raiders. Welcome, Raiders. Yeah, you may as well put a guess in, everyone. Welcome, Raiders. Welcome, a good Pete. What were you up to? Was it Pete Picks? How did the picks go? Did they treat you nicely? Were you treated well by the picks? Hello, Bread Santa. Hello, Lenny. Hello, Gnome. Hello, Harry. Were these lines all the same? Yeah, you can have more if you want. RNG Wiki. What do you think this article's this from?
From a random Wikipedia page, the version in use by the PNP reads, various regional offices of the PNP use translations in other languages spoken in the Philippines, depending on the jurisdiction of the office.
Hello, Riversige. How are you doing? I'm going to put everyone out of their... misery here. We'll go Wiki Give Up. That was from the right to silence, the legal concept of the right to silence. Now that the Raiders are here, I'll let you in on the game. I've configured the new Wikipedia script to be the hardest quiz guessing game of your entire life. It's going to pull a sentence from a random Wikipedia page, and everyone has to guess what it's from. We can keep pulling sentences to make it easier, so we've got a body of work. I'm just going to refresh the code because I think I've put a change in that will help. So we'll do RNG Wiki. Now searching for a valid Wikipedia article. Hello, Nikki. Okay.
From a random Wikipedia page, this studium was transformed into the Order's first studium provincial by Thomas Aquinas in 1265.
What wiki page is that from? I should tell you, this is impossible. I've been testing this on my own and I've never got one right. Unless you know about everything in the world, you'll never get one. Hang on, you don't have to guess yet. You don't have to get yes. You can get more sentences before you guess. Yeah, we'll have another sentence.
From a random Wikipedia page, the legates agreed to the proposed changes if they could find a strong leader who could meet the Albigensians on their own ground.
I've never heard of the Albigensians in my life. Albigensians? Right, would an image help? We can also pull a random image from that article. There you go. Who's that? I'm going to guess Thomas Aquinas. Oh. Is it class or is it the worst game you've ever seen in your entire life? Have we got any other images? Wiki image? Yep. Who's up in there like... is this medieval history? Scriptorium, that's quite good. Yeah, what about just monastery? By the way, I consider myself allowed to play because I don't know what it is. Nothing tells me the answer. I know it just the same as what you know. Do you want to give up? Let me know if you want to give up. More sentences, sure. RNG wiki. Dominic, it's talking about Dominic like we're supposed to know who that is.
Wikipedia page. Dominic became inspired to achieve this by preaching and teaching, starting near Toulouse, since the Albigensian Christians refused to compromise their principles despite the overwhelming force of the Crusades brought against them.
I'm going to put in Saint Dominic. Oh, I thought that was a good guess. Who's that speaking? That's a text-to-speech voice called Northern Man. Franciscans is good, although I don't know enough about religion and history. I think the Franciscans are a whole different bunch. Do you want to give up? At what point should we give up? Like, is anyone close? Is anyone thinks they'll get it in one more sentence? Can a wrong guess make a small and not brain-harming little sound? Yeah. No, we should give up on this one. I think I put Vibraslap in prison. I didn't want to hear any more Vibraslaps. Can I guess based off wiki titles I've looked at, but I have not looked at the pages whatsoever? Yeah, sure. Yeah, I don't understand the Crunchyroll subs. Is it telling you about Crunchyroll subs as well? I don't know what they are. I don't know what's happening with that. Do I have to subscribe to Crunchyroll? Does that mean I have to watch anime? Yeah, it told me about Crunchyroll subs. Yeah, I guess we have to subscribe to Crunchyroll. Guess. Monastery. We don't know what it is. I'm going to give up. Wiki give up. We should have got that, you know. Dominican Order. We should have got that. Thank you for the resub, Gnome Jerome. You know what? That was gettable. We could have got that. Congratulations, Nikki. I'll be joining you on Saturday. All right, one more. Harry's asking for one more. RNG Wiki. What wiki page is this from? Takes a little while to find one that's big enough. They have to be at least 7,500 words long and contain at least one image. And it just cycles through them. 250 articles rejected, including the Newport Beach City Council. You ever been to Brighton? I've been to Brighton a few times. 500 articles rejected, including Evelyn Strauss. Continuing to search. Buongiorno, Baldy. 750 articles rejected include the 1960 United States presidential election in Arizona. Brighton's nice. Expensive, I think. 1,000 articles rejected, including Pinchas Hacohen Lintup. 1,250 articles rejected, including Winfried Schmidt continuing the search. 1,500 articles rejected, including Pahapa Karoli. Why does it reject articles? If I didn't want articles that are like 2 sentences, because no one's ever going to get it. So I set the cap at 7,500 words. So all it's doing, right, is it's asking Wikipedia, give me a random article. Then it reads how long it is and goes, that's not long enough. Give me another one. And currently it's done that over 2,500 times. There we go. And now we're in.
From a random Wikipedia page, Germanicus, having defeated the forces between the Rhine and the Elbe, then ordered Caius Silius to march against the Chatti with a mixed force of 3,000 cavalry and 30,000 infantry and lay waste to their territory, while Germanicus, with a larger army, invaded the Marsi for the 3rd time and devastated their land, encountering no resistance.
This will be a war, I think. It sounds like a war. Wow, congratulations, but how did you know that? Burnzo, did you cheat? You just know these things. What are you talking about? What the fuck? what the fuck? Roman Stug? Can I have full sentences, please? What does that mean? Roman Stug? Do you not know about Teutoburg Forest? Sorry. Does anyone here know about Teutoburg Forest? Roman stuff. No, I think as a teenager, I decided it was politically suspect to know anything about Roman history. Do you not know about Teutoburg Forest? Does anyone here know about Roman Stug? So that was easy to get, was it? Roman Stug. All right, let's do one more. Do you want one more, or should we play Dungeons of Democracy? Do we want to play a little bit more wiki, or should we go into our dungeon? Dungewick. Dungewick. Stug Dunge. Stug Dunge. Stug Dunge. We'll do one more Stug, okay? We'll do one more Stug. Oh yeah, I forgot it takes ages. We're now going to be introducing a very foundational, basic concept into Dungeons of Democracy. We're going to have an objective, but to give you all some rope, you will get to decide your objective. And if I... Oh, here we go. It's war. It's always war in history. Is this how it's going to be? Is it just going to be war? We're not even getting that read out, are we? Not even going to read it. Shall I take out war? I bet I could exclude that as a category. I've excluded atrocities and genocide because they came up a lot. I guess because war comes up a lot. I guess most of history is war. Guess gun. Yeah, it does make sense. I might try and reduce it or something. I don't know. Should we have another one? Another sentence from the same article? I mean, I'm going to guess that term there. I'm going to guess that term that's at the beginning of this sentence. Oh, all right. Never mind. Can we get a pick? Yep, sure. Here you go. Congratulations, Alrod. Oh, because I've searched for an image, it's now looking for a new article. There you go. Oh, it's a fucking tank. I'm removing war. I'm making a note now. But having it be in the fucking war game. I don't want that. It's a big tank. Okay, no. Remove war from the wiki game. I wouldn't mind a bit of war. I'm not saying that's not my ideal, is that there's no war. But I feel like war's too huge. But then it'll just be sports, won't it? Maybe I'll never have a good wiki game because the moment war's gone, it'll be about baseball and hockey and all the big sports of the world. Maybe I'd rather have the war than struggle with the sports. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. That's not my ideal that there's no war. Okay. Dungeons of Democracy is activating. You will have your opportunity first to fill out your character sheet. It'll be the same as before, but now with a special ability, your objective. So, democracy is going on now. Can you get a sentence about the tank? Oh, yeah. Allegedly, you're still guessing, I think. Okay, it's a modern tank. I think it's probably the Ukrainian Leopard 2 tank, if anyone wants to guess that. I think there's a big clue in there. I'm going to guess Leopard 2. I won the Wikipedia game. I know the most about war. Okay, democracy is going on. You have to name your character, you've got to decide your special ability, and you've got to decide your objective, and then we can begin. Sean Wall. Sure thing. A motion has been proposed by Harry Hardy. Cabbage. Now, I would like some clarity from Harry if this is a name, a special ability, or an objective. Because if it goes through, I'm not going to know where to write that on the character sheet. Cabbage is a name. Okay. All right. Cabbage means cabbage. I don't deny it. Don't deny it, but it's good to have a bit of clarity nevertheless. Okay, the motion cabbage has been accepted for debate. Please debate. Provide arguments with for or against. Leafy greens are good for us. Yes. Cabbage, yep, sure. Helps poop, sure. All right, yeah. You do appreciate this is a name, okay? You won't get the benefits of roughage by having a name, cabbage. But, and that fanfare means we have moved to vote. Please vote with aye or nay in the chat. Albrot, who I'm very confident gave an argument for, has now voted against. It's funny when the people who give arguments for then actually, when given the chance to have it, don't want it. Okay. All right. It could tip the balance here. Just going to see if there's any more votes to count. Okay. It looks like we're going to be called... It is weird to be moving this fast, yeah. Okay. And yet here we are. We're called Cabbage. Let me write that in. Cabbage. Do you want a capital C? It forces a lowercase for just a consistent style, but you can have a capital C if you want one. Harry, how do you feel? I could always change that if you want. It's everyone is dismayed that a decision was made. All caps, yeah, no problem. The fact that everyone's getting very concerned, that there's a sense of momentum and progress. Democracy is now on. Please continue filling out your character sheet. Remember, any choice is valid as long as you can achieve consensus. Special ability can make a PNG with a transparent background of anything. Sounds good. No, that sounds good. Opposite. Correct. Format appropriate. This is nice. I feel like it's not going to happen, is it? No, not going to happen. It would be, honestly, it would be great, I think. It wouldn't be hard for me to do. It synergizes with my existing workflow, which honestly, you know, that's the best I could hope for. Okay, we're on the cusp of something here. I need a little bit more democracy to happen. Well, I'm in favor, so I'm going to accept. So, really having power to whoever comes next to make a big decision for all of us. No, it's not bally. It's not bally. I'm just... No. The scale is even. The scale is an absolute... It's completely spirit measured. My spirit has been measured and it's been found to be lovely. My spirit has been nibbled and found delicious. The speaker usually gives up their vote. Yeah, and I gave mine up. I put it into the accept bin. No. I didn't want to have my vote, so I put it into democracy. Yes, but you don't want to... Thank you, Gnome. Blame Gnome. Listen, it hasn't gone through. It's simply been accepted for debate. Phrases like synergizes with my existing workflow. Yes, okay, this is my fault. Yes. Boring and useless. Dull. Okay, I don't think this is going through. We just need a couple more arguments. Would be good to see the positive side. Sean will be a bit less grumpy. That's nice. What do you mean less grumpy? I think I've come today in quite good spirits. I think I'm cheerful. I think I'm quite... Look at my shirt. I think I'm quite... I've got a bit of va-va-voom, you know? Thanks, Harry. I'm trying to have some va-va-voom. And that fanfare means it is time to vote. Please vote with aye or nay on whether your special ability should be making a PNG of a transparent background of anything. It's a bit divided, although not... Okay, well, it's surprisingly even. I'm going to let people... Point of order, can we also accept yays as aye? I could put that in, but I can't make that happen right now. Maybe I can. Maybe I can. Do you know what? I can put that in. Let me, I'm going to just... I can do that, I think. If a message starts with I or... Or if a message starts with yay. Huh? Bracket's in the wrong place. What's happening? Is it because of this bracket? Yeah, okay, good. Oh, I see the problem. Yeah, we needed more brackets. Yeah, I get it. Okay, we're good. Okay, after this vote, I'll do a reset of the code and then yay should be possible. All right, how are we doing? Looks like nay is just about to win. I'm typing in vote result. What is it results? All right. And it has failed, unfortunately. Ability very wet. That's interesting. That's interesting. What order can we vote for nay with nay? No, I'm shutting this down. I'm not writing more and more things in. I'm refusing to give you loads of things to vote with. I simply can't be bothered coding it all in. Yes, okay, yeah. Not an ability, more of a circumstance. I think being wet is an ability. Spreading moisture simply by touching things, which comes with wetness, that's a power. And that fanfare means it is time to vote. You have these arguments to ruminate on. Boring and also useless. Not an ability, more of a circumstance. Damp, wet, trench foot might be useful, and cabbages can be wet. Hey, cast your votes, or be forever consigned to history's big toilet. Okay, it looks very popular. Okay, wet cabbage. Is wet cabbage going in? You are playing a wet cabbage. Very wet. Okay, and then new, the Dungeons of Democracy, a thing to focus your actions, a thing to concentrate on. Oh, I need to refresh this. Now it will accept yay. if that's important to you. If you're Albrot, you'll enjoy that. Democracy on. Now, how this pans out is going to determine whether I let you pick your objective in future. I'm just letting you know that. I'm just letting you know that how I feel about this run and how your chosen objective has any potential for good storytelling and won't go the way of Piss Wednesday, that's going to determine whether you have this power in future ever again. I'm just telling you, I'm not telling you not to try and become Captain Sexy. I'm just telling you a fact about the world. I'm giving you an important piece of context. We're not going to go the way of Piss Wednesday. I'm happy for you to put my name onto that. I'm not saying you can't become Captain Sexy as well. I'm not poo-pooing on the piss parade. I'm just saying it's something to think about. I try to be a facilitator, okay? I try to be an impartial adjudicator. But I've learned now I have to acknowledge my biases. One of my biases, I don't like when we spend 2 hours drinking piss. And my others is I don't want us to try and have sex or flirt. Flirting, fine, but I am not letting you simulate sexual intercourse. You're getting it. You're getting it. You're getting it. I'm not going to nudge the scales. I think Piss Wednesday has become unfairly maligned in the canon. The week before was dog diarrhea. And the week before that was Chilcott. Chilcott hasn't been topped. Reading the Chilcott report hasn't been topped. Those were the giddy highs. Piss Wednesday, the dreadful wet lows. They pish like normal people. Can I use Scots slang? Am I allowed to do that? I thought it would seem disrespectful. You put the piss in, I put some piss in. You made us go to a piss dimension. Thanks, Burnsoid. That's nice. It's nice to be let in. It's nice simply to be allowed. I don't know if you've ever experienced being allowed. We didn't vote yes on every piss option. It's true, but I wouldn't in any way say you exercise moderation. I wouldn't in any way say you were moderate on the piss issue. Harry wasn't here for Piss Wednesday. Who was doing it then? Who did it then? Where did it come from? It's not a pissful stream, actually, SK. I wanted to say it's one of the driest streams you'll ever come to, but in fact, it's not. It's still wet. It's just not with piss. Ugh. I wouldn't mind finding out what we're wet with. I don't want to know, actually. No, let's never specify what we're wet with. Let's just leave that one of the unspoken mysteries. Thanks, SK. We need more acceptances or rejections here. Democracy has become clogged. We had some real good tempo. This bouncing little guy. Milking? I don't want to know. Okay, we're neck and neck. We're one away from rejection. What does flirting mean as a target? Because it's actually... I'm not saying it's easy to flirt well or to flirt successfully, but it's easy to just commence flirting. You know, you could just flirt with the first person you meet, and what happens then? We end it. Acquire a BLT. That's good. That's a smart objective, isn't it? Something measurable, achievable. Rancid tomatoes. Okay, let's hear some arguments for acquiring a BLT. Attainable and also delicious, tasty, yeah? Oh, we have a proposal through from Kimodactyl that the BLT should contain sauerkraut, upping the difficulty here. You have the opportunity to accept or reject this. Rejections are coming in pretty strong. Anyone want to make the case for it? 5 rejections, it's gone. No one wants sauerkraut in the BLT. I like sauerkraut. Don't get me wrong. I've had some of the sourest sauerkraut this side of Central Europe. But I wouldn't put it in a BLT. I wouldn't do that. I'd put some kimchi in there. I'd put kimchi in a BLT. BLTK. And that fanfare means it is time to vote. Is our character's objective going to be acquiring a BLT? Two very slong closing arguments. Vague initialism, the community cannot be trusted. Not as impressive as acquiring a curry. I don't think acquiring a curry is impressive either, though. I don't think it's impressive to acquire a curry. Yeah? Do you think there are some slong arguments for this? Vote results. Okay, with 84.6% of the vote, you have decided that your objective is to acquire a BLT. Your name is Cabbage and you are very wet. Is there anything else I need to know about this character? And I want to check, are they a cabbage? I presume, are they a human called Cabbage? They're just called Cabbage. They're just a person and they're called Cabbage. Great. Just called Cabbage. Yep, absolutely no problem. Okay, let's begin our big wet adventure. You awaken inside the dungeon. You have no memories, but you are dying for a BLT. You are also dripping wet from hair to toes. In front of you is a table containing a Yellow Pages, the little dog from Monopoly, a serving cloche, 2 insoles, and a Chaos Emerald. Possible exits are leaving the dungeon. The next action is yours. Harry Hardy has proposed that you tear the Yellow Pages in half like a strongman from the 80s. I'd like to hear some of the arguments in favour. I'm curious to see. Okay, the motion is now open for debate. Please tell me, why would someone want to do this? Why would that be someone's first instinct? Why does Cabbage do this? What are the benefits? What would be the drawbacks of ripping up the Yellow Pages? Gregory Smith has amended it to suggest that instead of being like a strongman from the 1980s, we do it like a strongman from the 1880s. Okay, you can accept or reject this amendment. If it reaches 6, it will overwrite the current motion. If it reaches 6 rejections, it will just disappear like it never happened. A little bit more democracy if you can. Okay, we're at 5 rejections. 4 acceptances. It could go either way. I don't have a very strong mental image of what the difference would be, to be honest. Are we thinking a strongman from the 80s is like a wrestler? Is like a big northern big daddy type? And from the 1880s, it's someone wearing one of those Butlins swimsuits all in one, big vests, and they've got like a big twirly mustache. Jeff Capes. Yeah, do I want to see an image of Jeff Capes? This kind of a guy. I don't think he was around in the 1880s, though. Do you not know Jeff? Why would I know Jeff? Why would I know anything? I need an extraordinary reason before I know about anything in the world. Okay, a little bit more democracy from people. We are close to making a decision on whether we're amending the suggestion to tear the phone book in half, like someone from the 1800s or the 1900s. We have like a dozen people here who haven't voted, so please feel free. It's gone, I'm afraid. Use the yellow pages to find a sandwich shop instead. Okay. Interesting. You're now debating the current motion. Use the yellow pages to find a sandwich shop. Okay. Yeah, okay. People are making some pretty good arguments for this. What if there's a BLT under the silver dome? Called a serving cloche. But yeah, interesting. Bit of a shot in the dark, but I understand. Okay, looks like this is going pretty well. Okay, so you're telling me that you want to look inside the yellow pages to find a possibility of some kind of a sandwich shop. You peruse the interior of the yellow pages. You're looking around, there's a lot in there. Plumbing. There's leaf blowers. There's dog sitters, dog walkers. But then you see it. Right above Kowloon House of Exotic Chinese Cuisine and Murph's Supper Club. On the page with Pizza Prince and Little Joe's Mexican Restaurant. And Sorrentin's and Constantine's restaurant. It's right there. Bastard butties. What do you think? This is your first lead. Do you have a phone? A good question. Just on the floor, you happen to notice a little Motorola flip phone. There you go, I've thrown you a bone there. Democracy back on. What happens next? Okay, you're debating calling Little Joe's. Let's just get a little bit more information on Little Joe's. Little Joe's Mexican Restaurant, banquet room, catering, lunches, dinners, banquets. Open all day, 7 days from 11 a.m. Okay, 5 accepts, 3 rejects. Your game, you can play it however you want, of course. Mariachi every Saturday, yeah, it's not bad. Did they make a BLT? For information, what day of the week is it? It's Christmas Eve. We've got an amendment. Tear phone in half like an 80s strongman. And also it's Christmas Eve. Now, I would say this isn't really an amendment of that proposal. If I was being a competent chairperson here, I would reject that on site. Okay, you are now debating calling Little Joe's. Let's hear the arguments for or against. Mariachi every Saturday? Is it a Saturday? That doesn't tell us what day of the week it is. Well, what would? Frankly, what would? Okay, there's an amendment to call Little Joe's, which suggests that we do call an establishment from the phone book, but a different one, specifically Bastard Butties. Oh, I can tell you with my voice, it's Saturday. Does it? Oh yeah, it does. It's Monday. it's Monday. I couldn't have it big because there's so much information on the screen. Here it is. Yeah. Bad work, everyone. But Christmas is coming. Okay, calling Bastard Butties has 4 acceptances, 3 rejections. Anyone fancy doing a bit of extra democracy? A little bit of overtime? We are neck and neck. 4 acceptances, 4 rejections. Dragon Garland coming in with a clutch accept. Who is going to get us out of this bunker? I am going to lower the target slightly to 5. Is this it? Does that do it? I've got a command somewhere that lets me change the target, but I never remember my own commands. Democracy target. All right. I guess I'll change it soon. I'm going to lower it from 6. Maybe it should be at 4 or something. Maybe it should be at 5. Okay, there's an amendment being proposed on calling Bastard Butties, which is call Little Joe's. Could it accept A as well as accept for the slow typers out there? It could, but it's hard to disambiguate that against future code. Like, I'm sure I'll accidentally use that for something else. And honestly, these things end in deadlock so often that no one's vote's really being lost. Yeah, you're right. I'll make shorter, simpler ones. Make shorter command variants. But that'll have to be for next week. Okay, call Bastard Butties. I'm going to do democracy target 5. Because people are struggling to reach 6 sometimes. Okay, here's the arguments. And that fanfare means it's now time to vote. The argument against calling Bastard Butties is that they don't currently have a mariachi band because it's Monday, 24th of December. In favour, however, is speedrun. We can bang this out nice and quick. Waiting for point of information to move. Well, I don't know what that says. And Butty. Sean, it said I had already rejected the Second Amendment after rejecting the first one. Oh, I'll look into that. Josie couldn't reject the Second Amendment after rejecting the first one. It mustn't be clear in the list of rejectors. I'll look into that. All right, vote results. With 90.9% of the vote, you have elected to call Little Joe's. So you bring this Motorola flip phone up to your ears. You check on the bastard buddy's phone number. And excitably, you ring through.
Hello? Can you hear us? Am I coming through? Who's this? Who's ringing? What do you want? It's Christmas Eve. You want BLT? What does that stand for? I haven't been in the sandwich business long. I used to make Whoppers on a cruise ship. I used to work on PLC cruises, making fat lamb burgers for idiots. Bacon, lettuce, tomato, what, in a bowl? In a big bucket? You're gonna get in it and eat it like a crab? As a sandwich? And you can pay for this, can you? 'Cause it doesn't come cheap. Okay, well, we only accept Chaos Emeralds here. Just the one will do. One per sandwich. Yeah, you got a Chaos Emerald. Great, just come by. Where are you now? We don't deliver. You'd have to come by in person. Where are you currently? Seems a bit steep. You can get your own BLT if you can make your own, mate. You're in the dungeon. That's not far. Yeah, I'm just in the town centre. I'm by the chip van. And by that hollowed out bit of medieval history they've sort of preserved, but only Goths hang out there. Do you know all the Goths are, but it's technically actually a bit of medieval wall. We're by that, by the chip van behind there. Do you know what I'm on about? Am I making any sense? Yeah, you'll have to come to me. I don't deliver, unfortunately. I've had my legs. And I've got to look after my Uncle Knuckles. Who's injured with sadness. Yeah, if you just leave the dungeon, it won't be far from there. Alright, I'll see you soon then. Thanks so much for ringing. This will be the last BLT of the year now. Alright, ta-ra a bit.
And with that, you hear the disconnection of the dial tone. You remove the phone from your ear. And the next decision is yours. Okay, you're discussing cheering up Uncle Knuckles. How, may I ask, how do you intend on doing that? Just so I've got an understanding here. Where did I go through or what? Where did I go through what? Well, you're giving me arguments either way. Just, I'm letting you know that if you decide to cheer up Uncle Knuckles, I'm going to say my next question is like, how? How does that happen? You know? It's just in the same way as if your next action was go to the moon. I'd say, how? How are you doing that? How's that happening? Oh, you're changing your objective to cheer up Uncle Knuckles. Yep, sorry. I didn't see that bit. I just thought that was your next action. Yep, fine. If you want to do that, you can do that. We just need a little bit more debate and then we're ready to take a vote. I'll look up a fucking Knuckles PNG. Found one. Okay, that fanfare means we are now open for voting. Oh, no one wants this. It doesn't matter then. Yeah, who cares? It doesn't matter. I'll delete this then. Don't need it. No, I'll keep working on it. No, you have to see the PNG in the world. It looks like you voted against it. Fine. No one will be cheering up Uncle Knuckles today. Well, you can, but it won't fulfill your primary objective. All right, what do you want to do next? Democracy on. I mean, that makes some sense to me. Like I can get my head around why you might want to do that. There's a certain coherence there that I don't object to. Okay, the motion is open for debate. Let's hear your arguments for or against. Remember to put for or against. Do you think you'll get radioactive damage from a Chaos Emerald? You might do. I'm not up with my Sonic lore. Or any of it, really. I don't know what's going on in the Sonic games. And that fanfare means it now goes to a vote. Do you want to actually pick up the Chaos Emerald? Vote with exclamation mark aye or nay. Okay, seems pretty unanimous. Well, except for the people who don't want it. Is that Blue Diamond a Chaos Emerald? Yeah, it is, yeah. With 81.8% of the vote, you have chosen to take the Chaos Emerald and add it to your personal effects, which currently is down at the bottom with the flip phone, the bastard butties, yellow pages. Although I suppose that's really just on the desk. You don't really need to hold on to that. And the Chaos Emeralds. Next choice is yours. Open the cloche. Yeah, fine. Yeah, fine. Whatever you want to do, you know, it's your game. I just want you to know, once you've opened the cloche, you can't have opened the cloche, you know? It's done. Once you've seen what's in the cloche, that's it. You can't unsee it. You can't turn back time, you know? You can't have opened it. Yeah, it's called a cloche. French for bell, but... Okay, open cloche and wear cloche lid on head like hat. That's certainly an option. Okay, the amendment has passed to replace the current motions. You're now debating whether or not you're going to open the cloche, but also, regardless, if you open the cloche, you're going to wear the top of the cloche like a hat. Arguments 4 include new summer look, helmet for protection, good to have protection, fashion statement. There might be a BLT under there. It's a big, big bet, isn't it? What if there's a monster under there? And that fanfare means it's now time to vote. You have chosen to open the cloche. You find the top of the cloche lid, and with both hands trembling, you lift it up.
Hello? Hello? No? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Why are you wearing my house? Why are you wearing my house? Why? I have nowhere to live. I have nowhere to live in the world. You've trapped me outside. What am I supposed to do now? How am I supposed to live? Am I supposed just to fend? Fend for myself? And scraps, and twigs, and berries. You want me to forage on the floor? You want me to eat the crumbs? Come with you. Boglin lettuce and tomato. Now you're speaking my language. Yes, the jewel. you would give me this jewel as a meal. Very interesting. Oh ho ho ho! My fortunes may be turning after all.
And just like that, time freezes. You have the ability to consider your next response. Oh. Well, it's your game, you know. I think this Boglinised is a victim of you. Oh my god. Look at all the rejects that didn't make it through in time. And yet all the arguments are positive. This is so violent. Who's this from? Gomelon and Gregor Smith. Well, it's your game. You can play it however you like. We're about to feed them a Chaos Emerald. Maybe that was just a trap, a lure. Okay, the amendment has passed. It will replace the current motion. Kill the boglin by bashing its head in with a cloche lid. You found a boglin and you're gonna smash it to death with a serving cloche lid. Have I got that right? Unfortunately, I'm gonna reject that amendment. It's not an amendment. It's a completely different idea. The way these procedures work is you can't just amend a proposal with something completely different. You have to shoot this one down. Unfortunately, this one would stand in a parliament because it's a variant on the original idea. Do I like it? No. I think that shows that I'm objective. I think that shows that I'm a good speaker of the House. You can't do anything until you've dealt with this amendment. Accept or reject. We're on the very edge here. Are we going to accept or reject this motion? For some who would have been willing to kill the boglin, they wouldn't want to kill it with piss, so that might let the boglin live. Okay, you've gone back to debating this. We are only 3 arguments away from a vote. No one's given any arguments against. There we go, there's one. A little bit of balance in the debate. And it's illegal to murder. Yes, very good point. And of course, that fanfare means it's now time to vote. Ayes or nays in the chat. Do you want to kill the boglin? I think an argument that I've not seen put forward but seems important to me is that the boglin's done nothing wrong. The boglin's done nothing wrong. Why are you killing the boglin? It's done nothing. It's clearly evil. Why? Because it's all looking all melty and ugly. It's goblinized. It's done nothing wrong. You've made it homeless. Yeah, I did add the permitted term, kill this bastard. Yeah, I'm quite a permissive leader, honestly. Probably too permissive for my own good. Well, here we go. With only 57.8% of the vote, you have decided that this should happen.
Oh, I can have the emerald. Thank you. When I first met you, I didn't know that I could trust you. I thought you wanted to hurt me. But now I see you are kind. You are so kind to me. You are so kind. Well, time to enjoy this lovely bit of emerald. Here we go. Yeah. I think I'll survive. I think I can survive this.
You put the top of the cloche back onto your head like a hat. The boglin is dead. I think this is the most scared I've ever been of you guys, ever. I think I preferred Piss Wednesday. You were wearing the cloche on your head. Your hands are still. You are, for whatever reason, completely unmoved by what you've just done. You don't seem to give a shit. Nothing is capable of pricking at the firmament of your conscience. Your hands are relatively clean, literally speaking, but utterly sodden. The cloche displays the fingerprints of your sordid squashing. You have murdered. You have killed. Okay, democracy back on. What's next? Okay, the motion is open for debate to find the funeral directors in the yellow pages to have a respectful funeral for the boglin. Please debate that. Or an amendment has been proposed by Crispin Fryer that you just bury it yourselves, presumably with your hands. While you're dealing with that, I'll deal with some other admin, just in case the vote goes one way or another. Okay, you're not going to bury it yourselves. You are considering... You are considering ringing it up. You have decided, oh, okay, the amendment has passed. What has passed? Disrespectful funerals. Okay, so you could look into a disrespectful funeral. You are now debating it. Now the time has come to vote. Okay, going to take the vote results. Okay, with 64.7% of the vote. Oh, I don't think that thing's updated correctly. It was to have a disrespectful funeral, right? I thought I fixed that bug. You voted to have a disrespectful funeral, right? That text was wrong. Am I right on that? Yeah. Okay, well let's follow that through then. So your eyes fall upon the yellow pages once again, and you do notice underneath Bastard Buddies there's now a listing Boglin burials. We do a bad job. So maybe that's what you want. And there doesn't seem to be a phone number, but then you just blow a line of dust off the top and then there is. Might not be enough numbers, but we're in a fantasy world, I think. So, I mean, that's an option. How do you want to proceed? Do you want them to do it? Do you want to just tell me what practically is happening next? Well, there's an option. Okay, well, I put that in for nothing then. Is Little Joe's here? Yeah, Little Joe's Mexican restaurant. On Christmas Eve, you're going to phone them up and say, can you disrespectfully bury a boglin? Yes, fair enough. Send Bog Boy to Kowloon. Well, they might have a mariachi because it's Monday. It's Monday, 24th of December. Okay, that fanfare means it's time to vote. You probably have some mariachi in the freezer. Yeah, if you want to bury them with some mariachi. Okay, you're going to call Little Joe's. Yes, fine. Okay, you bring up the book so you can see Little Joe's. Phone number. And then you bring up your flip phone, obviously. And you give wonderful Little Joe a ring.
Hello? Little Joe's restaurant here. Christmas Eve, how can we help you? Is the line good? You hated a boglin. And you want to give it a cruel burial. Well, I should tell you. I should tell you that we are a Mexican restaurant specializing in banquet catering, lunches, dinners, and banquets. It's not relevant because it's Monday the 24th of December, but we do have a mariachi every Saturday. But you want me to speak up? Absolutely no problem. Hello? I hope this is nice and clear for you. Do we deliver sandwiches? We deliver, quesadillas. If you need any quesadillas, you'll have to be quick though, because it's Christmas Eve. Do I do a BLT? Absolutely. Beans, lettuce, and tortillas, yes. Beans, lentils, and tortillas. Do you want us to deliver a guy round who will... What do you want us to do? Just put the boglin in the floor and maybe spit on it a bit? Describe what a disrespectful burial looks like. We can probably do it. But I need to know if we've got a guy up to the task. Just make a hole in the ground, spit on it, throw the boglin in the hole, then spit again, and then piss. Yeah, we can do that. That's no problem. And get him to bring a BLT. And just to be clear, that stands for beans, lentils, in a tortilla. That's what you want? Okay, yeah, we'll bring a bean and lentil tortilla. And we'll also come and fuck up this corpse of a boglin. Alright, we'll be, is 20 minutes okay? That's as soon as we can come. Alright, we'll see you there. Alright, bring a tip, okay? You better have a big tip.
The phone line goes dead. Put the yellow pages back. Put the flip phone, I guess, on the little base where the cloche is. The eyes, the glazed over eyes of the boglin look at you sightlessly. There's nothing left to do. There's nothing left in this world. But waiting. Waiting for the funeral. It didn't feel realistic if they turned up too soon. Pop some Mark Dolan on. Hang on. No one can make decisions unilaterally. Tell me what you want to happen. Make it look like the boglin died by accident. Yes, I suppose it's you're wearing a blood-stained cloche. I think what happened will become obvious very quickly. Maybe that timer needs to go underneath things. 4 people have rejected the call to make the boglin's death look like an accident. Who's... Oh, I see, yeah. Oh, okay, we'd have to have a proper speed run. Nip out to Bastard Buddies before the funeral. Can you go to Bastard Buddies, get a BLT, and come back before the funeral? Now that's gaming. But it does leave a big risk, you know? Okay, let's hear the debates. Okay, that fanfare means voting is now open. Okay, you've chosen to nip out to Bastard Butties before the funeral. All right, talk me through it. It's time to go to Bastard Butties. What are you doing? Tell me exactly what's happening. You're stood in a dungeon. You have to nip out to Bastard Butties. What's happening? This was with 77.7% of the vote. You want to go to Bastard Butties. Talk me through it. We got to move fast here. Or not, you know, I'm chill. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, I can't wait to hear the debates for and against this one. Okay, motion open for debate. Cannot wait to find out what... Falling over is suboptimal. Yeah, that's a good point. Albrot saying it's folly. This was Albrot's suggestion. Just want to remind people of that. Okay, that means it's time to vote on falling over and lying still for 17 minutes. The amount of stuff I'm having to prepare in another window just in case certain things do or don't happen. Like, it feels like I've got to make sure lots of things could happen very quickly soon. And I know that when it comes close to it, everything I prepared won't be needed. Okay, I'm going to type vote results. Oh, I can't yet. Does someone want to break the tie? One more vote in either direction and I'll call it. I'm ready to call it. One person just needs to do a little unit of democracy. Go. All right. Oh, okay. You're going to start going but fall over and remain motionless for 7 minutes. Okay, let's play this out. Okay, so what have you probably got with you? Did you take the Chaos Emerald? You have the Chaos Emerald. You head out into the town. There's no reason why you'd have that, actually. But then it's not long into being out on the town that you... where's the town? Yeah, you fall over and land really hard on the floor. Bang. Like that. Ow. And then you wait here for 17 minutes. You're concussed. Your vision blurs. You feel sick. You feel sick and guilty. Your heartbeat is going insane. This is what guilt feels like. In your mind's eye, all you can see before you is the being whose life you snuffed out. You're being condemned by heaven itself.
Why did you do this? Why did you kill me? Why did you kill? Why? Why did you kill? Maybe not. 1 second.
Is this the right voice? Is this the one? I don't remember. Was this the right voice? Is this him? Is this the right voice? I had to put good labels on the voices. Is this the right voice? Am I the right guy? Am I the voice? The Boglin. I want to be the Boglin. Is this the Boglin's voice? The Boglin was older. Okay, 1 second.
Is this right? Is this the Boglin? Did the Boglin sound like this? Which one was the Boglin? Am I the Boglin? Who was the Boglin? I am the Boglin now.
Was this the Boglin here? Is this guy Boglin? Yeah, Boglin. Boglins were tall like this, I think. No, this is the Boglin. The Boglin's this guy. Alright, listen, let's play a game. I'm going to show you a sentence from Wikipedia, and you have to guess what Wikipedia article it's from. Okay, we've rejected Boosie. Okay, what's this from? This is, it's the Torah. What do you think? Yeah, Torah's a good guess. Bat mitzvah? I don't know how to spell bat mitzvah, actually. Religion, that's good. Let's get another sentence. Okay. It's definitely religion. It's going to be something to do with religion, I think. Do you want an image? Would an image help? There you go. Another one, do you think? Wiki image? This is something, isn't it? This is some religion, I think. It's not a good one. Let's try again. There you go. That's probably helpful.
From a random Wikipedia page, a freewill offering was when one said, "This animal shall serve as a burnt offering specifying a particular animal."
You give up. You give up. Why did you kill me? What had I done wrong? Abraham was told by God to kill his son. And did he do it? He was gonna. I don't know what the moral there was, actually. What happens to us if we give up? I don't know. The provincial servers, you've already bashed my head in anyway. I'm an immaterial projection of your own guilt. You're just remembering the boggling because you bashed your head on the floor. You hit your fucking gob on a bollard, mate, and you've gone loopy. I can't be held accountable, you killed me. I could have kept you from death's door if you'd not been such an absolute wazzock about it. You feel guilty. You feel bad for what you did for me. You bashed my bones off. You killed me. You smashed me to bits. You fucking wrecked my bones off. You smashed me to shit. You fucked my lungs. What do you want me to do now? All this for a BLT? You can eat your BLT in hell. He will never forgive you for what you did. Be with
From
you
a random Wikipedia
forever.
page. And then in Leviticus 14:17, God instructed the priest to put oil on the tip of the right ear, the thumb of the right hand, and the great toe of the right foot of the one to be cleansed, on top of the blood of the guilt offering.
You give up. It's too hard for me. Should we try another round and hope it's something easier? It was Tazav. There you go, it was Tazav. It was Tazav. You can't even get that, can you? It's just Tazav, don't worry about it. You'll never forget killing me. You'll rue the day you murdered me. Do you have anything to say for yourself? Do you think it's time to apologize to me? What's that? Huh? Yeah, you are quite wet, aren't you? You're sopping wet. Why, thank you. Thank you, yeah. I thought my looks would never recover after I had termites living in my head. Thank you, yeah, I am very bumpy, yeah. I was ill since I was a child. Thanks for noticing. What are you doing tonight? Are you doing anything later? You know, if you put a couple of fingers inside me, you can make my mouth move. You can... That was dreadful. That one was dreadful.
I think that was a low point for everything. I think that was just that's just a low point, isn't it? You know what? It's not easy to flirt. No, listen. It's not easy to flirt from the perspective of like a vengeful spirit of a boglin that's had its head smashed in. Okay? I'm just saying, people are very easy to point fingers, but I've been given a very complicated job to do from a dramaturgical perspective, you know. And so it occurred to me that boglins have a big hole in them. It just got out of hand, okay? It just got out of hand. That's all I'm saying. You know, I recognise that it got out of hand. It's just, I've been given a challenging job to do, you know? Anyway.
Way. Thanks so much for saying so. You know, you're not such a... You look so bad yourself, you know? Your skin's a bit tight. Yeah, for instance, here in principle, what do you intend on doing with it? Just wafting it through the air where my immaterial body is? Like, didn't you order a disrespectful burial for me? Didn't you? Over 20 minutes ago, you hired a man who will already be there by now, because you're late. You've been unconscious on the floor for over that amount of time. Who was instructed to bury me disrespectfully and then piss on me. So, it's not that I'm not up for doing anything, but you can see how some of that will be hovering in the air a bit around the vibe. Shouldn't have brought my hole up. I shouldn't have mentioned my hole. Well, that's snooping. I was haunting. It was haunting. Listen. You know where I am if you need me. But you have a destiny in the world of the living.
Just like that, the boglin fades out of existence. Your vision begins to unblur. and you get off the floor. You are stood fully up in town. You have hallucinated for 17 minutes. You've hallucinated things that would scare anyone. Albright is suggesting that you head back into the dungeon to watch the disrespectful funeral already in progress and collect the BLT. An interesting suggestion. Suggesting you need to tip, speedrun, winner, BLT, dinner at a show. I'd rather lie on the floor again. Would be too respectful, can piss on Boglin. Okay, place your votes now. Okay, it seems absolutely unanimous. Having stepped out into town for only a moment, only to bash their head, have a sexy / disgusting guilt murderous hallucination, you stood back up and you descend back into the dungeon where a burial is unfolding. A delivery man looks at you next to a massive pile of reeking dirt, at the center of which is a despicably crushed and rotted Boglin, with whose spirit you may or may not have flirted with, given that it also could have been a sort of an apparition from inside your own psyche. The delivery guy looks nervous. He knows he has sinned against society. Sheepishly, he holds out the following. This. Beans and lentils, bone dry, stacked on top of, I would say, 8 cold tortillas. Is this what you set out to get? Is this what you wanted? Are you happy? Does this feel good? Do you feel nice about this? Is this what it was all for? You wanted this? You feel awful. Why? When did it go wrong? What led us here? How do you make something like this right again? That sounds like a feature. Have you learned anything? No. You stared into your soul and you've learned nothing. Just kill everything. Amoral. Albrot has proposed the amendment that you flirt with the delivery boy and then kill him. I don't think the delivery boy needs to know about your holes. Okay, you're close to accepting the amendment to flirt with the delivery boy and then kill him. There's a proposed amendment from Grugger Smith that you should, instead of flirting with the delivery boy and then kill him, you should kill the delivery boy first and then flirt with his spirit. Okay, now you are debating killing the delivery boy and then flirting with his spirit. Harry Cardi is suggesting an amendment that you kill the delivery boy and then flirt with his spirit and then piss everywhere. So, do a democracy, I guess. Okay, you are now debating killing the delivery boy, flirting with his ghost, and then pissing everywhere. Yep, go ahead. Go ahead, fine. Argument 4, it's on brand. Rivers of the stuff. Piss will remove the evidence. I don't think pissing on a dead body removes anything. That fanfare means it's now time to vote. Place your votes now. Do you want to kill the delivery boy, flirt with his spirit, and then when that's finished, piss everywhere? It's neck and neck. With 54.5% of the vote, a narrow majority, you've decided to kill the delivery boy, flirt with his ghost, and then piss everywhere. You advance on the delivery boy with the intent to kill. The blood already dried on the cloche on your head. You are ready to strike him down. But this is no mere boglin. This is a 5'11" tall man, and the only man willing to deliver a tortilla stack of dried lentils and beans to a dungeon. This man is not afraid, and he is not scared, and he knows this side of town. Instantly, a butterfly knife appears in his offhand, and just as soon as it enters your vision, it also enters your guts. Before you can speak, and before you understand what is happening, everything goes dark.
You feel bad for what you did for me. You bashed my bones off. You killed me. You smashed me to bits. You fucking wrecked my bones off. You smashed me to shit. You fucked my lungs. What do you want me to do now? All this for a BLT. You feel guilty. You feel bad for what you did for me. You bashed my bones off. You killed me. You smashed me to bits. You fucking wrecked my bones off. You smashed me to shit. You fucked my lungs. What do you want me to do now? All this for a BLT.